Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This one's going to be doing a looking back video type of thing. This one, of course, it's been 6 months since we've seen a new episode of The Walking Dead, and I figured it'd be kind of a fun kind of video to go back and look at the most recent episode of The Walking Dead, that is for Season 10, Episode 15, The Tower Throwback.
Prepare the Guardians. We walk.
What do you want?
Excuse me? If I wanted to attack, I'd hold the gun like this.
I want to learn what you do, how to keep us safe.
Got way too many people counting on us back home. Missing this meeting isn't an option.
Okay guys, this is going to be doing another Walking Dead video for today. This one's going to be doing a video talking about The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 15, The Tower. So, this video, like I said this a couple days ago, we're going to go back and we're going to cover the most recent episode of The Walking Dead, because of course, as you guys know, this upcoming week, we are going to be getting the Season 10 finale of The Walking Dead on, of course, October 1st, however, October 4th, if you do not have AMC premieres. So, very, very cool stuff. I've already, kind of seen some reviews come out for this episode, for the Season 10 finale of The Walking Dead, and a lot of people are saying it's an amazing finale, it's an incredible episode all the way through, and that it is one of the best finales we've had in years. So, that is really good to hear. That is definitely a really great piece of information to hear from that, and I'm very, very excited to see what they do with this season finale. So, got a chance to rewatch this episode, episode 15, The Tower, and I want to kind of go back and talk about a few things, and just kind of give everybody kind of a refresher to this episode. So, definitely, if you have the spare time, I would definitely recommend rewatching this episode again to really kind of get prepared for the Season 10 finale of The Walking Dead. But, anyway, so, basically, this episode, continuing with what we saw in The Walking Dead Season 10, we have Beta, of course, who is, after the death of Alpha, kind of going crazy. He's got half of her face on, he's ready to go, and they lead the Walker herd into Alexandria. Now, Aaron and Alden obviously are there, which I did always find kind of weird, how it's just the two of them. However, you gotta have somebody watching Beta and watching what he's doing and kind of reporting the information back. So, it is pretty cool. And the one thing, though, the one gripe I do have is that, and I kind of noticed this at first, but I noticed it even more by rewatching it, them being in the hospital just came out of nowhere. I mean, honestly, the episode before, you had Alexandria and all this stuff, and then, bam, all of a sudden they're in this hospital, this location that we've never seen before, we've never seen the characters talk about before. It did kind of come out of nowhere, in my opinion, but it was still cool to see. We got, Negan and Lydia, obviously, in this episode. We have the scene where she starts hitting them, and then she kind of she kind of has a little bit of a breakdown and stuff, which I did like that scene. I thought it was pretty cool. And this episode, we also get to focus on Beta and how the Walkers are like talking to him a little bit, which is kind of funny. And we also have the one Whisperer that kind of splits off and basically runs from Beta. And Daryl, of course, and Judith are out there, and Daryl decides, well, she doesn't have any information for us anyway, so she is killed by Daryl and Judith. Just like, whoa, so pretty interesting. And we get to see Daryl, of course, and Judith have a pretty interesting conversation about Michonne. Obviously, Michonne has left at this point, and now Judith is kind of telling Daryl that I don't want you to leave too, but it really annoys me in this scene that Rick was not mentioned. I really hate that because it just makes the scene feel weird. However, I still do like, Judith and Daryl in their scenes, but this is one scene where I don't like how they don't mention Rick at all. It's kind of just, it's just, I don't know, the way Judith lies to Daryl, it comes off as very annoying and frustrating to watch, to be honest, for me. So, yeah, now, we get to see also on the other side of things, we have the princess. Of course, she joins, Eugene, Yumiko, and Ezekiel. Now, they go through the minefield, of course, which also kind of reminds me of Fear the Walking Dead a little bit. Basically, she's kind of, just wanting to spend time with new people again. And when they kind of confront her about it, she kind of, says that, somebody told me one time you're hard to love. Maybe that's true, that type of thing. And we have Eugene and Yumiko specifically that are just like, okay, you know, you guys, you know, maybe we should bring her along, that type of thing. You know, they take the bikes, and Yumiko's just like, you know, do you want to join us? And she's like, yes, you know, I will join you. And she like hugs Yumiko and stuff. Yumiko's like, well, you know the area, so you know. Yeah, so it's a pretty good kind of introduction for the princess. I personally thought I think the actress that plays the princess does, you know, a really great job, I think. I'm glad to see that they've had the princess join them, because so far for me, Princess has not annoyed me. I kind of like her so far. I like the TV show version of Princess. I never liked the comic Princess because I just found that she was like a little too much. But the TV show version of Princess so far, I like her. I think she could be a pretty good character, and yeah, so far I don't have too many problems with her. I think that you know, so far I think she's gonna be a decent character. Hopefully they do more with her in the TV show version than in the comics, though. That's my only kind of thing I'm you know, really hoping for. But yeah, now and then we get the cliffhanger. Of course, the cat basically leads Beta to the hospital, and we have I love the part where he's like, reward, you know, he just like, you know, marches in with the herd. Absolutely amazing. I love that scene. And then basically cuts to black as the walkers are approaching the hospital. So, and now our characters obviously are locked in, and Daryl and Judith are going to have to try to make it back and stuff like that. So, very, very awesome episode, I have to say. There's a couple, you know, kind of slower moments, and there are a couple gripes I have. And definitely, if you're interested, I will leave a link in the description for my original review of this episode. And I'm actually going to let you guys know right now, right off the bat. Before you watch my review, if you want to rewatch my review for episode 15 in full, it's like 20 minutes long, you can go ahead and watch it. I will just let you guys know that I did not like this episode at first, and I still do have a lot of problems with it. I don't hate it as much as when I first saw it, but definitely a couple things definitely stood out to me. The Daryl and Judith thing is really frustrating. The Aaron and Alden thing's a bit weird to me. The princess, the minefield thing, it's a bit fillerish if you ask me, but you know, there's still some good portions in this episode still. So in terms of kind of looking back on this episode, yeah, it's a pretty decent lead up to the you know, the finale. Like I said, there's a lot of moments I do like, so definitely I think that they and it was a good build up to the finale. It was a little too slow, and a couple things that I think they could have done a little bit better, if you ask me. But yeah, that's just me. So I definitely want to hear your opinions. What do you guys think looking back now 5 months, well, almost 6 months later, on episode 15, The Tower? What do you guys think about the episode? Where do you guys, you know, stand on this episode now? And maybe rewatch it and kind of give me your thoughts on this episode. And also let me know, after seeing this episode again, how do you feel going into the season finale? Does this make you more excited going back and looking at this episode again, watching it again? Or do you maybe not like it as much as when you first saw it? See, for me, I actually like this episode more than when I first saw it, but I definitely still have some problems with it for sure. But season 10 has some amazing episodes. This, I don't think, is one of their best, but it's a pretty decent lead up to the finale, and it's got some really good things in it to definitely look back and kind of watch again. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Next week, guys, is the season 10 finale. Let's get excited. Let's get hyped up for the season 10 finale of The Walking Dead. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below. If you guys are new here, click the subscribe button. I'm sending my Walking Dead videos, follow Dance Walking Reviews on Instagram, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Anybody out there?